Achievement-based motivational theory and models. David McClelland pioneered workplace motivational thinking, developing achievement-based motivational theory and models, and promoted improvements in employee assessment methods, advocating competency-based assessments and tests, arguing them to be better than traditional IQ and personality-based tests. His ideas have since been widely adopted in many organizations and relate closely to the theory of Frederick Hertzberg. 3 types of motivation. David McClelland is most noted for describing 3 types of motivational need, which he identified in his 1961 book, The Achieving Society, Achievement Motivation, NAC, Authority, Power Motivation, NPOW, Affiliation Motivation, NAFIL. These needs are found to varying degrees in all workers and managers, and this mix of motivational needs characterizes a person's or manager's style and behavior, both in terms of being motivated and in the management and motivation of others. 1. The need for achievement, NAC. The NAC person is achievement motivated and therefore seeks achievement, attainment of realistic but challenging goals, and advancement in the job. There is a strong need for feedback as to achievement and progress, and a need for a sense of accomplishment. 2. The need for authority and power, NPOW. The NPOW person is authority motivated. This driver produces a need to be influential, effective, and to make an impact. There is a strong need to lead and for their ideas to prevail. There is also motivation and a need towards increasing personal status and prestige. 3. The need for affiliation, NAFIL. The NAFIL person is affiliation motivated, has a need for friendly relationships, and is motivated towards interaction with other people. The affiliation driver produces motivation and needs to be liked and held in popular regard. These people are team players. McClelland's 3 types of motivation practical application. McClelland said that most people possess and exhibit a combination of these characteristics. Some people exhibit a strong bias to a particular motivational need, and this motivational or needs mix consequently affects their behavior and working managing style. McClelland suggested that a strong NAFIL affiliation motivation undermines a manager's objectivity because of their need to be liked, and that this affects a manager's decision-making capability. A strong NPOW authority motivation will produce a determined work ethic and commitment to the organization, and while NPOW people are attracted to the leadership role, they may not possess the required flexibility and people-centered skills. McClelland argues that NAC people with strong achievement motivation make the best leaders, although there can be a tendency to demand too much of their staff in the belief that they are all similarly and highly focused and results-driven, which of course most people are not. McClelland's theory, experimental evidence. McClelland's particular fascination was with achievement motivation, and this laboratory experiment illustrates one aspect of his theory about the effect of achievement on people's motivation. McClelland asserted via this experiment that while most people do not possess strong achievement-based motivation, those who do display a consistent behavior in setting goals. Volunteers were asked to throw rings over pegs rather like the fairground game. No distance was stipulated, and most people seemed to throw from arbitrary random distances, sometimes close, sometimes farther away. However, a small group of volunteers, whom McClelland suggested were strongly achievement motivated, took some care to measure and test distances to produce an ideal challenge, not too easy and not impossible. Interestingly, a parallel exists in biology, known as the overload principle, which is commonly applied to fitness and exercising, i.e., in order to develop fitness and/or strength, the exercise must be sufficiently demanding to increase existing levels, but not so demanding as to cause damage or strain. McClelland identified the same need for a balanced challenge in the approach of achievement-motivated people. McClelland contrasted achievement-motivated people with gamblers and dispelled a common preconception that NAC, achievement-motivated people, are big risk-takers. On the contrary, typically these individuals set goals which they can influence with their effort and ability, and as such the goal is considered to be achievable. This determined results-driven approach is almost invariably present in the character makeup of all successful business people and entrepreneurs.